Hi Simmers and welcome back. It might be a little loud while I'm doing this, but I just decided it was go time. I felt in the mood to record, so that's what I'm doing right now. But I live near a place with a lot of airplanes, so yikes. But anyway, I actually just renovated this building. I have so many videos backlogged, but I decided that this would be the perfect time to do a video I have never, ever, ever even thought about recording a voiceover to and then doing it just because I was like, oh, it's fresh on my brain. But basically, I've been neglecting our little university town that we have in The Sims, and I decided to renovate one of the buildings. And this was a student living campus in the game. I think it's for Brightchester. Yeah, it's for Brightchester. It's not for Foxbury. It's an older looking build. Um, but I like didn't want to do it how it was originally like designed for like multiple types of students. I kind of wanted to do a fun thing like a sorority or a frat, which I haven't done with any of the other types of builds. And no offense, but I'm not really into like toxic masculinity, so I thought it would be more fun to do a sorority. And I'm not saying like I'm against like fraternities in general, but I just don't like what they become in America per se. Just because so many things have happened on campuses that could not be controlled, and um, same things for like sororities, honestly. But I just haven't heard as much. Maybe I need to look it up more, but this one is not like negative experiences sorority. Like it's one that is supposed to make everybody happy. They're into like positive reinforcement and stuff like that. They may have a few like parties occasionally, but I feel like this would be a good place to live like on campus for your Sims. And if you want, it doesn't even have to be a sorority. That's just what I made it into. Like, there's no like restrictions on the build itself. It's just like how I would play it. I also like added a little cafe on the outside because I know they're like you can't have for like university living. You can't have a bunch of things in the kitchen. It's like a stove and there's something else that I can't remember, but the stove is the main thing, and that's just insane in my head. So I added like a little cafe. I honestly forgot that until I started doing this build, and I was looking at the requirements and I was like, oh my god, I forgot you can't do stoves. Which isn't like reasonable because even like student housing would have like a stove. Also, like when I was doing this, one of the chairs deleted in the room. I think I had to go back and reinsert it. I might have already uploaded the build by the time you guys see this. But I don't know, like one chair just went missing. I tried to stay in a similar budget as well. It was like around 60,000. I think I ended spending like 65,000 on the build. But yeah, it was fun. I feel like these two beds are for like the senior captains or something. And then there's two bedrooms upstairs. Or not two bedrooms. There's one bedroom upstairs, but it has three sets of beds. So there are two bunk beds. So it can fit up to like 7 Sims in this house. So it's two bunk beds, and then there's a lofted bed, and underneath there is a computer. And then there's the two beds downstairs, which I guess like you can fit 8 Sims if you want. But like maybe if you go like whatever route you want, where like a Sim can sleep in the same bed as another Sim, or someone can crash on the couch. I guess. I guess I'll allow it. No, but I had a lot of fun doing this, especially I've been on a roll with all pink builds, and I don't know why I'm releasing them all at the same time. This one, like, the other ones I made all, like, at different times, and this one I just made recently, so I'm like, what is up with me gravitating towards these pink builds? But hopefully you guys don't mind too much. I'll get more builds out that aren't just pink. Um, that outside's not pink in all fairness, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I have a few days off. I have today and tomorrow off, and then I have to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. And I don't know, it felt like a nice day to record. I have been on a roll with videos lately, and it just feels weird. Like, I feel so relaxed to do it, and I've been watching a lot of frenemies, and like just like feeling like in a nice mood like really makes you more motivated to do the things that you have been like avoiding. And like lately, I think it might have been my trip going home, but lately, like I just have been not in as a dark mood that I've been in the last few months, which I don't have depression, but I do have anxiety that leads to like depression sometimes, and something like obviously like a pandemic where you don't really get to see your friends all that much, it makes you a little depressed. So I have not been feeling in the mood some days where I don't want to get up, and it's just like it sucks sometimes, but I got through it. Like, I'm still getting through it. I got my vaccine today, which was interesting. It only took about like 30 minutes, which was so surprising. Cause you're forced to like stay there for an extra 15 minutes just for observation, but you also like there was a long line, but it goes so fast because they have so many stalls like of people who I think like the people just volunteer to do it because there's like EMTs there, and then there's military people because I live near like a military base, and so like all the time you'll see like people in their uniforms just there, and it feels really reassuring that like in times of crisis like those like people of our community like come together and really try to help, and it makes like me feel like we can get through this like very soon, because I know like for a while people were like it's probably not gonna end, like it just feels like they keep promising us stuff and it doesn't happen, but it's really like a light at the end of the tunnel feeling when you see like people in the community really trying to help. And maybe one day we'll be able to go outside without our mask. I just don't know, like, I've been thinking a lot lately, like, what happens after? Which I think a lot of people are feeling that. It's like, because we're so used to wearing our masks now, and I feel like people are like, I can't wait to take these masks off. But I'm just imagining when, like, that day comes, will people want to take their mask off? Or will they feel, like, weary about, like, who they're around or what they do? Like, I don't know. Like, I think, like, having a moment like this is really, like, eye-opening, and so it might cause people to react in different ways. Um, but I don't know. I feel like eventually it would go back to what normal used to be, but there's always going to be that caution that people are going to take. And it's definitely going to be a story we're going to tell, like, when we're 80 years old. Like, oh, I remember in the 20s, the 2019, 2020, we had a pandemic going and all this crazy stuff. But I've been like rambling on. We're at the end of the video. I hope you guys liked this video this time, and I hope you guys are staying safe and staying smart, and I hope you're doing all right, and hope you're getting vaccinated soon. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you're feeling just as good as I am, and thank you for watching my videos, and have a nice day whenever this is. Bye.